Hi, and thanks for tuning in to our Eleanor digital kit release. This is a fabulous kit. As you can see how colorful and bright it is, but you're also going to see what a great creative kit this is. This works for any theme out there, so this is certainly not going to be only for certain spring or summer like things or whatever. You are going to see how you're going to be able to use this kit in any paper craft that you're creating because it is that great. Now, before we move on, for those of you that are newer to our videos, this is our bundled collection, which includes all 5 coordinated products in the Eleanor collection. You buy it as one product, and that way you can download each 5 individual items. You do save 20% by purchasing this as a bundled product versus purchasing each item individually, and there are no duplicates in each of these items. You have all unique items in each 5 products. So let's hop in and see exactly what is in this kit. So this is a collage-based kit. So here it is. Here's your background paper, your first one, which is a collage. So this is what you're going to see more of throughout this kit, is this vintagey collage. You can use it like loving moments spent with you. There are so many ways that you can use this. Start thinking about that as you're seeing these papers flip by, and especially when you see the elements as well too. You're going to see, hey, you know what? I was looking at doing this, or I was thinking about doing that. It is really going to come to you, with the beautiful rich florals, all the different colors. You can see how beautiful this kit is and how vibrant it is. So that's going to lend you so much enhancement when you're creating your paper crafts if you're looking for that. There is also this side to it where you have this weathered, aged, you're going to see more of these colors and more of these sorts of things throughout when I show you the elements as well. So if you're looking for a more muted design in the background, boy, does this have it in spades. And there you go. Mary Fran has created a paper here for you with the flower and the dragonfly already on it. Look at how they pop. Isn't that a gorgeous look? So you're going to be able to create that look and customize it yourself for whatever works for the paper craft that you're working on. But you're also going to have it where Mary Fran has done some of that work for you. Look at these leaves, the leaves print. So again, you can see and start feeling what that kit is about. The music sheets, again, another fabulous thing, right? So is that about a moment that you shared together? Is that about truly music? Maybe there is something that actually has that theme to it. But obviously, it's a great background in order to have for so many themes that you're going to be looking to create with. So the background papers, as you can see, there's lots of them and lots of colors and lots of patterns. So you are going to have no problem choosing your main background papers. The elements that go in this kit, here's some brads. Again, fabulously done. Mary Fran really has paired things together. The butterflies, elegant shapes. So again, you're going to see that is obviously Mary Fran has, over the last couple of years, the design style has been very vintagey, very elegant, very mature themed. Whereas you see a lot of the older kits were very kind of more kiddish and juvenile and cutesy. That obviously is not the style that is being created any longer. This is what you're seeing when you come to our store. Great definition labels. Imagination, to have an idea of what something is like or what it might be like. So again, like I said, so unthemed, but look at the color. Look at the feeling that you're getting with the vintage feel of this card. The font that Mary Fran chose in order to create this with, it just evokes that whole feeling. And I hope that you're feeling it and it's coming through to you. Here are the dragonflies. Again, sorry for the black thing. That's a Windows where the black shows up and then it disappears. That is a Windows thing. That has nothing to do with the kit itself. Just scrolling through here for you. Beautiful floral cluster. Look at the cabbage roses here that Mary Fran has along paired with some of the other ones, and the leaves, the detail in this. Her talent is growing and growing as each of the kits go by. I'm sure you can see and say that as well if you've been with us for a while. You can see how the enrichment of her style is really growing. A frame with a postcard title on it. You can see that vintage, almost brooch-like frame that it encompasses. Again, beauty, beauty, beauty. There it is with a blank in the center, so you can create what you want in the center. You can put in a floral, you can put in the music sheet, you can put in another background paper, or you can put in a photo, whatever it is that works for your thoughts. Again, another beautiful journal card, just to add a lot of texture, a lot of interest, and a lot of color with that butterfly placed on there. Beautiful journal cards. Look at this. Imagine using something like this and actually journaling on here in a pen, in handwritten pen. Like, boy, you know, it really doesn't get any more personalized and any more to evoke true emotion than things like this. Again, a torn edge on a journal strip. Same thing on this journal mat. A little more obviously adorned with the florals, but so well done. This journal paper here, you can use it both on its side, or you can flip it the other way in order to use it where it is a more vertical. You know, take your pick. Labels. Quality Made Ladies Fashions from 1947, the latest styles for women. Again, are you seeing, because of this time when it is released, we're doing this video and this kit is released in early April. So can you imagine Mother's Day? You know, hint, hint, you know, definitely something that's there. But here's also Gentry Millionaire and Haberdashery from Medstead, Saskatchewan. Here is a great one for men. So why couldn't you also use this for a masculine theme? There's something that maybe kind of cropped up that was unexpected, but why not? There are so many things like this in here. It is not certainly themed towards female or male. So again, depending on the elements that you chose to use, you can certainly go both ways with this. Again, a beautiful receipt, something that adds such interest. Like these things, here you are again, here's a Whole Goods ticker tape. You know, there are so many things that you can do with this kit. I know I'm kind of hammering that home, but realistically, that is the crux of it. Here's some great tags, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where you see that collage-y feel to it with the vintageness and everything else, where you have different things combined together in order to make that tag with the butterfly on there. Here's an inspirational word. You know, it's a lot of things combined together in order to give you the elements and stuff that you are looking for. And lastly, some pieces of washi tape in order to finish out this kit. And some blank word strips. Again, great word strips, and you're going to see how I left a blank word strip on the card making idea because I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go with the card. You know, made it, loved it, but don't have a use for it right now today. So I left up a blank strip on there. So all I have to do is fill it in when it comes and it's ready. Like, oh, you know what? Here, this card would work perfect for this occasion or what I'm sending it for. So then I can fill it in then. In our little bits are again our clustered elemental pack that will give you additional elements in order to create with. So again, if you're creating mini albums and you're creating multiple cards, you're creating a scrapbook album, or you're creating journal pages, or want to enhance your journal pages, you have so many extra items here. Look at that. I'm going to pause there for a second because it's so beautiful. That is just gorgeous. And again, like I said, let me just do this real quick here. You can flip it to this way. Like, is that something or what? That is absolutely stunning. Again, the little bits are perfect places to start when you are doing your creation and you're like, oh, I love the kit. There's so many things in there, but I don't know where to start. I've got so many, I'm overloaded with so many ideas. Come to the little bits. Pick one, put it on your paper, and there's a great starting spot for you. That way you can build off for colors and everything else from that one element. Lastly, sentiment stamps. So again, work exactly like a ink stamp, like a physical ink stamp with your polymer stamps. You place this onto a background paper, onto a photo, onto whatever you want. You do that digitally. You place this on top of whatever you're doing, then print it, and it's already printed as one thing. So it works exactly like that for you. So there's our little bits. Our 2 paper pack. Again, no duplicates from the FQB. You see the same patterns, but you do not get them in these colors. So again, it gives you the additional arsenal of more papers in order to use. Because maybe when you were creating and you saw it in the FQB and you thought, I wanted the polka dot in orange. Here it is. You got the polka dot in orange or in pink. So there's that perfect paper that you wanted to pair with whatever else you had. And that is the reason of having these extras. So our solids paper pack has a very muted lined pattern in there, as you can see. And again, the solids are perfect for either A, a standalone background because you were wildly creative today and you wanted to put on your digital stamp on here. You wanted to put a floral cluster up the side that you saw there, and maybe some of the journal cards and journal on it, maybe a photo in there, or maybe this is your card front. Certainly can work as standalone papers that you create yourself and enhance yourself, but also can be used to perfectly color match any of your backings, meaning you're backing a photo, you're backing a main element, and you wanted the exact color match. Perfect. So it works just like cardstock. Lastly is our alpha, and the alpha is every bit as vintagey, colorful, and interesting as the kit itself. It really embodies everything. It's like if you took all the kit, put it together in one specific moment or specific paper type thing, one specific graphic. Here it is in the alpha. It really is the whole kit placed into one. Use this again for names, dates, places, somebody's initials, you name it. Anything that you can think of that you want to enhance and really pronounce and have a highlight of, that is why we use the alphas. So lastly, let me just quickly show you the layout inspiration, which is here. So there's Mary Fran's layout that she created using this. As you can see, look at how much interest is in this layout. It's not only the photos, and you say, oh, you know, great photos, and this was a great memory of us, for us, obviously a summer photo and where we were, but and it's amazing for all of us to be together. But then you start taking a look at the layout, and the layout is every bit as interesting and alluring as the photos. It gives you feeling, it gives you emotion, it brings you back to those kind of places and thoughts as to when you had this. So other is our card, and this is what I was talking about earlier, is here's my blank word tag on there, so that way I can fill it in later. But the card is fully made, which is great, because then that way I have a stash of cards. And it's like, oh, you know what? Somebody is getting engaged or going, you know, there's a wedding thing, or we need to send something. Here we go, I can fill that in. Oh, you know what? It's Mother's Day. I can fill that in. Oh, you know what? Somebody has an anniversary coming up. Oh, there we go. I can fill it in. Nice to have those in your stash. So if you're a card maker, I'm sure you have lots of this too, but that is one of the ideas that I chose to use. And you can see how I've paired so many items together. This background is one element with the flowers, the dragonfly, and this vintage paper that it's already written on. This tag is one element, and I created a strip of the floral background paper, and this background paper is all done for you as well. So you can see I really didn't do a lot. There's like 2 background papers and 3 elements, and that made up an entire card. So shows you how easy it is to create with. So that is our entire bundled Eleanor collection. Thanks for tuning in and for coming to see what it's all about, so that it can give you more inspiration and you can truly see it all before making your purchase decision. So before you head off, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, be made aware of any time a new video is released for us, and give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of the Eleanor collection and what you're going to create with it. Thanks once again for tuning in, and happy creating.